Hey everybody, it's Plasma 1945. Today we're going to have a fairly basic flight in an F-15, get 3 or 4 splashes depending on how you count them, and we're going to use AIM 120s and AIM 9s, and we have no data link because the F-15 does not have a data link. But we do have a TAC view in the top right hand corner, and we've got some directions mapped out, so regardless of which way my plane's turning, the 180, aka south, is always going to be at the top, and west 270 is going to be on the right, and on the left is 090, aka east. So this is fixed, and the reason that this is up here with the numbers is because we are going to use this to figure out where the hostiles are based on our BRA calls from our AWACS. So for those of you who do not know, an AWACS is an airplane that flies around at high altitude, usually on your side and on the enemy side in PvP, and gives you positions of hostile and friendlies in the air around you. Now, if you have a fancy plane such as an F-16, F-18, Su-27, you'll have a little window somewhere that has data link in it. The F-15 does not have data link, but you do have a radio and your position is known to the AWACS. So although it can't send you a digital picture of where you are and where everything is, you can always ask the AWACS for a bogey dope, which will tell you, hey, there's hostiles to your left, to your right, and whoever's the closest is going to be called out to you in the direction, distance, and altitude of that target. Now, keep in mind, the AWACS can't always see into the valleys because it's flying around in the air and it has a beam which has to basically pick up a target, and then if it picks up the target, it knows about it, can tell you about it, show you on data link if you have one. But if it can't see the target who's hiding in the valleys, well, it's not going to tell you anything about them. So in those cases, it's on you to use your eyeballs, to use your radar to find those hostiles. Alright, so now that we're flying around in the air and looking for some hostiles, I'm sneaking around low and I'm asking for BRA calls. I recommend that you find a quick key bind for this and bind it to every single plane you have. Whether you have data link or not, it doesn't matter, always bind it because you can always use that functionality to ask for a BRA call. Sometimes maybe your electronics might be down, maybe you don't know if there's a hostile or a friendly in front of you for whatever reason, you can ask for a BRA call and AWACS can help you out and tell you that. So always keep that in mind, always keep it bound. So in my case, I've got it bound for a quick shortcut on the F-15 because that's the only way I can figure out where to go to find enemy. And I just keep hitting it once in a while, once every couple of minutes, depending on where I am on the map. I'll also use F10 to look around and see where my friendlies are to kind of give me an idea if I'm going in an area that has some friendlies or no friendlies. And here was a call, 50 miles, 150 or 160. But right away, I get another call saying 255 for 20 at 13,000. How do I decode that? Hostile is close, 20 miles. That's within a range of an AIM 120. 255, he is on my right, and I turned to the right. As you can see on the TAC view, my plane is now flying kind of towards 270, 260. And 13,000, the aircraft is a medium-low altitude, so it's not too high up. Now, because I know the terrain, I know he's probably hiding somewhere on the other side of the mountains, and basically I'm still asking for bogey dope, seeing if I can pick him up. I've also got my radar on, and I'm scanning for the hostile as well, trying to spot him. Now, unfortunately, I'm not getting anything useful because, for whatever reason, the AWACS doesn't see him anymore. Now, that could be because the enemy's been shot down. It could be because the enemy is hiding from the AWACS in radar shadow behind some mountains. But so far, the AWACS is telling me to go back to the left for 50 miles. I go for a bogey dope. And just waiting out and see. Nope, I'm being told to go to the left for 50 miles. I'm like, okay, well, that guy must have been shot down. But if you take a look at again right now at the TAC view, you'll see that there is a red plane crossing right in front of me. Real close. AWACS still doesn't see him. I have no idea that he's right there. He's just in front of me. Real close. I'm getting logged by somebody. 154 for 26. Hot means the airplane is flying towards me, but I'm kind of chilling. Not really sure what's going on. and I get a pop-up call. 22944 at 10,000 cold, which is basically telling me that there's a hostile 4 miles away bearing 229, and instead of me turning right to 229, which would have been a lot closer, I make a big 270-degree turn going through the left. Why? I don't know, but it doesn't matter because as soon as I come around, I get the hostile detected with my Sidewinder and start sending missiles out towards him. First missile misses. Follow-up shot. Right in pursuit. Get a Sidewinder ready just in case, but nope, no need for that. Hostile is now down. Alright, that was pretty easy. Splash 1. And this was the hostile that I heard about earlier. 255 for 20. Except for whatever reason, the AWACS couldn't see him for a little bit. I pick up a hostile in front of me. Just about to launch a missile on him when I realize that he's going down. I see a splash and I see him dropping altitude. Alright, saved a missile. Nothing wrong with that. But not too far ahead right there, there's an update from AWACS again. 09848 at 9,000 hot. Someone's coming for me, but I don't know where they are. So vertical scan. Got my Sidewinder out. And there's a lock. There's no cross in the box, which means this is a valid target. Locked. And Fox 3. As soon as the first missile's out, there's our splash. Hostile is down, but I was ready for a Sidewinder if I had to fire one off. Alright, that was splash 2 with the AWACS helping me find targets. And as you can see here, the AWACS will not necessarily tell you exactly where someone is. The AWACS can get confused if there's multiple hostiles around you. So, you know, it will tell you to bogey dope whoever's closest to you. I do recommend that you never ask for picture because they'll just sit there listing out everything that's in the air for 10 minutes and you'll drive everybody crazy and no one else can get their updates while that's happening. So never ask for picture, but definitely bind bogey dope. As a matter of fact, if you ask for picture, I will be very mad at you. Alright, got a hostile locked up. Pick this guy up with the radar. And it's an F-16. I don't know if it's an F-16, but he is closing. I did get a spike from him on my aircraft that he was trying to get me locked up. Aim 120 out, and I'm watching him on my radar scope. What the airplane is doing is as soon as he detected launch, he started dropping altitude and turning to the right. That's why I'm matching his turn and keeping him locked up. He is tracking me, or someone is tracking me, but I'm still pushing in. At this point, got a little too close. One more missile out, and then start turning away. Now take a look at the attack view. The hostile is now turning into me, thinking that the first missile he has evaded, but doesn't know that there's a second missile that gets him, and there we go, splash 3. People ask me why I fired the 2 missiles. The first missile was to push him down to lower altitude. Second missile to chase him down and finish him off while he was in a low energy state. It's like chess in space and time. Alright, more bogey dopes. Counting on that AWACS to tell me where I'm supposed to fly next. And sometimes AWACS will go stupid like here and not give me any updates at all. Why? I don't know. It gives me an update, but by this point I've already spotted the 2 guys conning in front of me. Or is it just one? There we go, got a confirmed lock. Hostile on my nose. 4 minutes to go in the server. Launch authorization, Sidewinder's happy. Missile out. Dropping flares. Little do I know there is a friendly AIM 120 racing towards the target as well. And a friendly gets a splash. Missiles on me. I don't know who it's from, but I fire one more AIM 9 just to finish off this Tomcat. Boom, splashed, merged, but I get splashed as well, and down I go in a ball of fire. So there you go, guys. It's important to know where you are, where you're going, where your compasses are, so that you know what to do. Fly safe, everybody. Plasma 1945, out.